Oh, wow.
Epic, man. How you doing, Glenn?
Good. How you doing?
Oh man, I cannot complain. Everything's going along as scheduled. Um, yeah, what did you think of the new intro? I actually put that out as a video last night. It's my prediction for gold and for 2026.
Yeah, I like it.
You like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there's probably some things in there that'll come true. President Trump put a thing out about med beds, and then he deleted it. I think he was using a little plausible deniability about releasing about med beds,
Yeah.
which are going to be a thing. And I even made some show notes about those for today. Next News Network, which is going to be one of the main news channels, I think in the future when we have our new media, they're called alternative media, but they're not like the fake news media. Okay, they have like a version of what they call like a med. It's like a med bed, but it's not the same thing. But it uses light frequency, and it's what med beds are. They're about frequency and healing of that kind. And they even have a website where you can check. You could actually get these. They're very expensive at this point, but because the med beds, when they do get released, from what I understand, it won't cost anything. But these are on a website called myredlight.com. And it's about this light therapy that actually, some say it's working for like 96% of the people. Now that's what I've heard. So that's pretty interesting to me because I mean, everything that the government or anybody connected to that or the corporations, it's kind of like with free energy back in the day. JP Morgan said, well, if we can't put a meter on it, we don't want it. Well, who the hell does that clown think he is? So everything's been against the people for centuries. And we're headed into a phase of this world that will be away from all that. It's amazing to me what's going to be happening. But anyway, I digress. Let's get to some storage auction stuff. I just had to throw that out there because when the president of the United States drops a subliminal post, it's pretty interesting to me because I've been hearing about the med beds for 8 years now, in the back channels. And then when the president of the United States drops a post about it, that's pretty telling, man. That's it's like plausible deniability of future events. I don't know, dropping it early, but I love it. I thought it was great. But anyway, that locker I was looking at last week that had two curio cabinets, and it had a hutch and two boxes. I was going to buy that. That sucker went to $150, and I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, that's about what I can get for it. So I was thinking,
I gotta let Henry out real quick, Mark.
Yeah, go for it, man. You got to let him out, or he's got to go. Probably, some cats they want to go outside. Ours will do both. So I hope you guys in the chat enjoyed that new intro. We've got some. I've got that. I was able to use that epic cinematic music in it for free. I did use it again in another cat promo. I'm kind of slowly converting my channel to Cats 1 and Storage Auctions 2 because to be quite honest, I can't put out enough storage content to have it be my main content. But I'm still going to buy the storage units that I want to buy and get as many as I can. But I don't want to feel pressured to buy a locker just to get content up. So I want to buy the best of the best when they come around. I've got some I'm going to show when we get to the storage auctions today that I'll put bids on. I think if Mad Dog's in here today, he will really enjoy the ones that I've tagged. And I hope so. Let's see who's we got here today. Hey, Todd, the silver hair stacker. I know you'd like you probably like the intro if you saw it. If not, we'll play it again in a little while. I made it last night. I was very excited about it. And the future's almost here, man. I don't know if most people are ready, but what's going to happen is going to be epic. They're taking down all the corruption. Now it's bleeding into sports. And they're fine. Right at the beginning of the NBA season, they have uncovered. Of course, this has been they've been investigating it for years now. But there's like people involved in like illegal gambling and everything. It's just all of that is coming. Some of the big names of some of the wokies, yeah. It's all coming out. I don't know. Have you heard about all this gambling thing?
Bits here and there. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like coaches and players, they're setting out. So they would set out and they would like drop this information so people could gamble and have a better chance to win. It's illegal as hell, man. And it's just everything's going on. Everything's happening at once. All the corruption it's all getting lassoed in, man. It's like everything's starting to happen now. I think 2026 will be the year. I really do. I really, really do, man. And as far as my prediction that I made on silver, I meant that. I meant that. It's what it hit $4,300, almost $4,400, but it's going, there's people that are still, they're still jockeying to take profits now. So these things will always do that. And then you'll see a dip. All that dip is profit taking, man. And some people are just, you still got to survive in the here and now. Yeah. But it is going to be epic. I predict, and you saw in that, maybe you were letting Henry out, but I think it could hit $10,000. Okay. I think 5's going to happen pretty soon. But in all that will be you saw the part of it where the $100 bill was burning. Well, yeah. That'll have to happen where the whole dollar will have to be done before the new system will take place and replace the old enslavement system. It is going to be biblically epic. Epic. It's almost surreal knowing that it's going to happen in our time on this beautiful earth, man. I cannot believe that we have been blessed to see what could be coming our way very soon. Patrick, how you doing, sir? Man, I love it when people hit that thumb because, sometimes we get double digits. Double digit. And I feel foolish about, I put up, I've been putting up my cat videos. So I guess I'm basically a cat channel that loves buying storage auctions. But anyway, for all these years, I've been putting up videos every day. I've had them in the same category as my storage auction videos under entertainment. Just today, well, the ones I put up for tonight and tomorrow that I already have locked and loaded, I moved them into a category called pets and animals. Think about what I just did. I should have done that years ago. It's probably cost me 1 billion views. I hope. I'm going to sign out tonight, or it might take a while for that algorithm to recalibrate. I don't know. But I have to do that now regularly. And we'll just see. I thought I was going to hit 16,000 today. I think I'm 8 or 9 short, but I should be able to hit it today or tomorrow or the next day for sure. It just depends, man. And we'll just see. Wait, how are they supposed to make money if you don't keep us sick? Well, that's the point, Patrick. There is technology already. Even President Trump has already dropped in a subliminal message about med beds. And I believe they've already started putting them out in almost every city. I don't know when they'll be able to do it, but everybody will be able to use it for free when all this thing goes down. But there is home versions of these in a different form. It's all about its frequency healing. It's frequency. And these people that have kept us sick all these years are selling us all these pills. They know all about this. It's kind of like how JP Morgan knew all about Tesla free energy. And he said, if we can't put a meter on it, we don't want it. Well, he should have been drawn and quartered by the people at that point. But the people didn't do it. So we're headed into that new world that people probably say, oh, Mark's crazy. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Well, I kind of do. I mean, it's not like I just started talking about this a year or two ago. I've been talking about this ever since you've known me, right?
Yeah.
Because I've been keeping, if you listen to the mainstream news, you're very vastly uninformed. All that tells you is what their narrative is, that they want to, their narrative, or in their case, their lies that they want to perpetuate to keep the grift. Did you hear the word grift? Because that's everything they're doing is grifting against the American people, using our health, our wallets, and everything. They're stealing everything, and they don't give a holy crap about us. All the while preaching, oh, we got to help the people. Oh, you're so full of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're not falling for it anymore, folks. Hey, Harry, how you doing, bud? He strikes again. He's the king at picking these things at yard sales. I tell you what, if you want to find one of the best yard sale aces, Harry Umstone's your man. And he comes up with a lot of crap I love to find in storage units. Love it, Harry. Way to go. Another good one today. Swamp Picker, Glenn, the Swamp Picker. Welcome, man. We're here. We're in a great part of history, my man. It's so, all the corruption's getting crushed. All the wars are being ceased. All the people are being rescued that are still around. And the last thing they got to deal with is a little country begins with the letter I. Because they were compromised too, not just here. Can't really talk about them much on YouTube. People get a little bit bent out of shape because they think you're going the wrong way when you're not. It's like this country here, there's good and bad. Unfortunately, the bad has been out in control for long enough. Long enough. And we're dog parking. Locker Lunatics, Eric, how you doing, bud? Just wanted to say hi. I'm cleaning out a locker so I can't stay. Wanted to drop in and say that. Yeah, did you get a video out today, man? I can't wait to see it. That's awesome, Eric. I appreciate you coming in, man. Oh yeah, let me show you this real quick. Let me mark Eric's. Not that we got 1,000 posts yet, but I made a cat promo. I am, I love cats. What can I say? So I made a cat promo about it. Let's play it real quick. Why not, right, Glenn?
Yeah.
Kind of use the same music because it's hard to find copyright free music.
Now, isn't that nice? That's Big Daddy right there. Those are the twins. You can see they're identical. You can't even tell them apart. Look at them. How would you tell them apart if you didn't really know them? Yeah.
Sweet, man. I love it. We hit 7 million views, folks. So you wonder, Stacker, are you a cat channel or are you a storage auction channel? Yeah. But I got to tell you, and I said it last week, people love cats more than they love storage auctions. That's just a fact. I love buying storage auctions because I like finding gold, man. And that's what I want to find when I buy one. I try to find that in every unit. It's not possible, folks. It's just not possible. Let's see who we got in the house. Wow, we got a few people here. I love it. I can't believe it. There's Eric came in today. I appreciate you, Eric. Locker Lunatics. If anybody is not subscribed to Locker Lunatics, make sure you do because he's got some great stuff. How are you doing, Eric? Doing well? Yes, sir. Jody, how you doing? I appreciate you swinging in here, man. Yeah, we've got a few things. We've got a prediction on the outcome of gold and the year 2026, how epically changing it to the good it's going to be for all of our lives. And I can't wait to drop this video again. So I'll just do it. I'll just do it, man. I'll just do it. I'll just do it. I can't help it, Glenn. I got to play it again. This is exciting to me.
Oh, wow.
It's going to happen, folks, and the meek will inherit the earth as it was intended. And it's going to happen. I think it's going to happen in 2026. I really do. There it is, guys. That's what I think about gold. But it's not going to matter. It only matters right now, really, as far as the money, because everybody's going to have it. There's going to be so much restitution for all the years we were ripped off, blind in every aspect, every one of them. Yeah, Eric, the cats, they are gonna run this channel. I'm gonna buy all the storage units I can, find all the gold I can, all the antiques and the treasures, just as I always have. But I just have to be realistic, man. They're running the channel. They're bringing in more subs. They're bringing in millions and millions of views. Whereas my storage auction videos, they get under, I'll be doing good to get 100 views on a locker. I find gold. I find $1,000 items. Under 100 views. You better better believe it. I'm going to push the cats out more. I've already changed my banner to reflect them, because you just got to do what works, man. You know, they're bringing in whatever ad revenue I get. They're bringing it in. They're paying from themselves, Glenn. They're working for it. It's like they're paying their own bills. I would be stupid to not promote them more, and that's what I've decided to do. I mean, I'm going to still push the storage auctions, you know, but I'm not going to go out and just buy a load of crap just to get a video out. You know what I'm saying? I am going to try to buy the best that I can find. You know what? We're on the same page. I have predictions of 5, 8, and 10. I know 5's going to happen. 8, I predict, will definitely happen down the line. And I think it's got the potential for $10,000. And I think all this could happen in 2026 because the dollar has to boom. You saw I put it up of it burning. That's symbolic to what has to happen before we go into our new financial system. It's getting ready. All they got to do is flip the switch. And that's the death of the enslavement system that's held us down for centuries. And it's happening, folks. Hey, Andy, how you doing, bud? We're all just here today on this beautiful Sunday, just not believing the time we're alive. This is amazing. I can't believe it. There you are. Oh, sorry. There you are. How you doing, my man? Appreciate you coming in. And Jody says, how you hurt your foot? Oh, no. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, I know what you mean about it. Just sometimes I'll get up and walk over there or walk over there. Ouch, what happened? Oh, I don't know. Something just snapped. I'll be all right. I know what you mean. Driving on my way home and listening. Hey, Harry, I appreciate you, bud. That's right. We're going to be looking at some storage unit. I got one that I bid on. It's a 10 by 30. But you'll see why I bid on it, man. We get to 12:30. Yeah, we're dog parking, just like Harry likes to say. So I love what Todd. See, he's getting on board. He wouldn't have said this a year ago. I'm not sure if I would have either, because I knew it was going to blow up. I knew it was going to blow up as the dollar collapses and fails. But I didn't think it would happen this quick. And it's happening. There was one day last week or 2 weeks or whatever it was that gold went up like $200, almost well over $100. It was close to $200 in one day. And then there was a little profit taking after that. Now what did it settle at today? Let me get it's $4,137 right now. But I predict up to 10 and 5 definitely. I think 5 by the end of this year. As the dollar continues to fail, because other countries have quit using it. It's not a petrodollar anymore. It's, well, what is it? It's a piece of paper and ink is all it is. That's it. So, yeah. So I'm sorry to hear you hurt your foot, Andy. That sucks. Hi-oh, Silver, away. Yeah, we're dog parking. Yeah, so what I'm going to do now that we got through the chat here up to date, we got the chat up to date. Let's do it, man. Let's go into storage treasures first. That's happening, Harry. All this stuff's going to happen pretty quick. They've already absorbed the Federal Reserve into the Treasury, U.S. Treasury. That's you saw what President Trump standing next to Jerome Powell, exposing how they were putting all this money into this other federal building, and he called him out on it. It was like a kid caught with his hand in a cookie jar. That guy is so effed, it's not even funny, man.
It's a joke.
There's nothing federal about the Federal Reserve, and they have no reserves. They have ink and paper, and then they charge us to use ink and paper. It's a scam. Oh man, now I'm hungry for Thanksgiving dinner with all the fixes. Hell yeah. So you're safe today. I hope everybody's safe today. It's going to be oh my God, what's going to happen in the next year or so? Oh my God. Epic. All right, let's go to share screen. Let's do a little storage on. Now, here's one that I bid on it, but it's still 17 days out. So I try not to. Can you see that all right, Glenn?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I wanted to make sure because I've done this before and I'll be sitting there talking and I'm not on the screen. So this is a 10 by 30. It's now $250 with 17 days to go. So it's going to be an amazingly high price for this. But you've got vintage video game stuff box right here, and you can just look at these boxes until they're older. It's just going to be a whole lot of stuff. Let me see if I can get a better picture from the beginning of this. So 10 by 30. Look at this. Boxes everywhere. Look how long that's been sitting there. Some of this stuff's not going to be any good, but
Yeah.
it is. There could be, I mean, there's probably gold in here, man. Dad's tools, Easter eggs. Just look at all the boxes, all the opportunity. Let's see if there's some better pictures. That box right there, I was just looking at them. Even if the box people will buy that, that's crazy. But and then if that Sega Genesis is in there, a new old stock, for instance, or barely used, or even used a lot, that's still going to be a lot of good money just in that box. And there could be a whole lot of that genre stuff. And I could barter I can get gold for that. And we all know about gold. Look at this vintage cooler, Coleman, right here.
Oh yeah.
See that? It's upside down, but and look at this. Nintendo.
Cool.
Newer system there. So video game stuff is money. Books. I just think there's going to be coins. I think there's also a jewelry box in here. It's saying, I haven't found it yet, but if they're saying it, it's probably in there. And all the boxes, they've even labeled all this stuff. Dad, this could be a whole estate of stuff saved for a generation or two. I'm serious, man. This could be an epically good video. I would have to rent it. I don't like this top front corner, but you never know. There could be good stuff in here too. I don't like the way that looks, but you got to look at all of it. So if it's $250 now, it's gonna be a couple grand. But you know what? It takes money to make money. And you don't want to get caught with too much cash anyway. Having cash, it's not working for you if you just have cash. You got to have it. You got to have it out there with in something, making money, because it's not going to make you any money on its own. You got to give it somewhere to work. They didn't make very many pictures for a 10 by 30. They really didn't put out a lot of pictures. That's a little concerning. But I know there's video game stuff. There's vintage stuff. There's a jewelry box. I kind of sense gold anyway. So I like this unit. It could be a life changer. Literally, it could be. I wish Mad Dog was here because I know he would love this unit. And there's just a bunch of stuff there. All right, let's see what else we got going on. Why does it only say? I gotta. Okay, I guess I should log in. Oh, wow. Okay, let's see, password. Make sure it doesn't show my password. It doesn't. I'm not a robot. I guess I'm not a robot. That would suck if I found out I was a robot. Okay. All right. I got to get a text. There it is. 758. There we go. Come on. There we go. So there's that locker. $250 with 17 days to go.
Yeah, it's gonna go up.
Oh, it's gonna go up, but you know what? It's just paper and ink at this point, my man. I mean, technically it is, I guess. I don't know where they're seeing a jewelry box, but I'm gonna assume there's one in there because they're saying so. It's probably a bad assumption, but I just think there's going to be vintage items out the rear end here.
Yeah, I got that feeling too.
Yeah, and if it goes back 30 feet, I just wish they would have took some better pictures of the back. So everybody's not just me is in the blind. I mean, everybody is. So
maybe that's a good thing.
It could be. It really could be. I mean, it's like if there was a big Harley back there, I mean, that would definitely help. I love that box right there will make the unit go up $500 for sure. Probably more than that. And this A1 sauce. It says kitchen clock. That could be a really cool clock, man. When you get into vintage stuff, any of that stuff could be worth money. Decent money. God, I'm back at this locker again. Well, I meant to move on, but it kind of draws you in, man.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Let's see, bid manager. So I bid on another one. Yeah, here's one that I bid on. I like this, and you're going to see why pretty quick. A lot of shoes that look to be about my size. All these Jordans and Nikes.
Oh, yeah.
And that one's I need a 10.5, but that I can actually wear some shoes that are not my size, and they'll still be comfortable. Like there's like a range. There's like a range of 3 sizes I can actually wear, because not all sizes fits the same all the time, you know. So, but the problem with the shoes in this unit is that's why this unit will go expensive in my estimation. But I kind of want it anyway. It's only a 5x5, but it looks to be like one of these lockers where every box is something, you know. And I just think there could be some hidden treasures in here. And we'll see. Maybe. What do you think of this unit, man?
Yeah, I like it. When does it close? 12 days?
That's the
17
problem.
days?
November 12th. So, but it's only $20 at this point. So if it's low profile, maybe on the last day we can get it for $500. And I think that's a lot, but I think that's what it's going to take to get it. And I'm willing to gamble on it.
Yeah, it looks like a good locker.
Yeah, because these shoes, I can definitely turn those shoes into gold. And I might even commandeer a pair or two for myself. I think that big tub right there, I think it's full of shoes. I think it's full of shoes. Or who knows? It could be even better. And what am I missing here? I mean, it's not a whole lot to look at on that. Oh, here's a little suitcase. Okay. All that's going to have stuff in it. What size is that? Damn, there's a 12. So they got them all the way from 10 to 12s in here. So that could actually be more than one person's shoes, man. I don't know. I think I'd like to get it, because this definitely be a locker I wouldn't have to rent. It's only a 5x5. I've never had to rent a 5x5, man. I don't think that's going to happen. If I can't clear out a 5x5, that's pretty pathetic. But 10 by the smallest one I ever rented was the one with the gun safe in it recently, and it had the big that washer dryer set. Oh my God, those are heavy. They might be the heaviest I have ever dealt with. And that safe was a beast. Kind of wish the safe hadn't have been in there, but because I brought the price to $1,900. I paid $2,000 for it. But what really helps is on day one, I go in there and find $1,900 worth of gold at the time, 2 months ago. It's gone up quite a bit since then. So it's probably $2,500 in gold that I found in there. So everything I found besides that was profit because of the gold. Ooh, there's a dust buster in there too. Oh, that's good stuff, man. Yeah, I want that locker. Let's see what else there is. I've already looked at those, but I wanted to show you that. This one's got a scarecrow in it. Why am I looking at it? It says there's a scarecrow. I just want to see the scarecrow. Where is it? Oh, there it is, I think. Oh, this locker's gonna suck, man. It's a slow cooker. That's not gonna have much of a resale on it. Yeah, that stuff doesn't have a high resale on it. There you got a blurry picture. Why they put that in there is just like they didn't give a shit. So they just put it up anyway. Let's just do it. I don't make enough money to worry about this crap kind of thing, you know? And I would say that shows. That's the best picture there, because you can just see what the locker looks like when you open the door. If you were at a live auction, they open the door, you're looking at that. You go in there and you look a little bit closer, but I'm thinking I'd like to get this love to get this for $50.
Yeah.
Thing, you know?
Yeah, that'd be about it, $50, $60.
Yeah, I would take a chance like that on it. Problem is, man, I don't know if I'll ever get to go to another live auction again. We just don't have them. And that's kind of sad. There's the scarecrows. That's kind of sad because that's how I got into this was the live auctions.
Yeah, and they're fun in their own way.
Yeah, I mean, I don't miss some of the BS that you run into at these, you hear the same jokes over and 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 over, and it gets nauseating. And then the auctioneers, I'm like, come on, speak English, please. All they're doing is trying to get you to screw up or double bid. I mean, I have bid myself up because of these guys. Have you ever done that?
Yeah, I think it's happened once.
I have that. Maybe that's what they're trying to do. You just got, sometimes they go so fast, blah, 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 and then you want to make sure you got the bid. Some of these auctioneers will sell it on as soon as they got somebody they like in the crowd, and I have run into that where there's favoritism. Yeah. When they got the bid, boom, they'll sell it fast. And so you got to stay up on it. I've run into an auctioneer that definitely did that. Not going to say about any who or anything like that, but I knew they were doing it. And if you aren't quick with the bid, you're going to lose it. But if they're a guy, they'll even look at him and stop. Well, what you doing? Are you going to bid? It's corrupt, man. It really is. But they'll do it right out in the open because technically, I guess it's legal because they're. I mean, what are you going to say? Oh, he looked at him too long. Oh, I'm sorry, man. So I guess I actually do like online auctions better, but I kind of miss the nostalgia of the live auctions because that's what got me in it. And I do miss that. And I would like to go to another one, but I don't like all that. Here, 20, 30, 40, 40, 20. Here, my buddy over here. You want to bid? You bid. He got it first. He got it first. Thanks, buddy. You gotcha. Wank, wank, wank. You know what? That sucks. I guess I don't miss them that much. But that stuff does come into play, man. At least it did here. And I didn't like that. I just didn't like it at all, man. What can I say? All right, let's see what we can find here. Real quick. And then we'll see if we can find you one, Glenn. Oh, okay. Oh, that's in Missouri. I'm not even going to look there. I am not driving to frickin' Missouri. All right, let's try this at 10 miles. Oh, 2 days. Let me see what this is. I think I might have already seen it. That couch looks a little bit like this one. Oh, there's a mattress. Screw that mattress. A kid's pool. That's no good. Catering. No, I don't want to. No, I don't like this. Nope, this blows. I think it's probably about $30. That's about where it should be. Although that couch doesn't look too bad. All right, let's find out what else we can find here. I'll click on it. All right. What's the problem with this? Now that drawer doesn't fit in there right. Look at all the extra space in there. Look at you notice that it's had extra space storage, so I guess there's your extra space. I guess maybe that's just the wrong drawer and they just set it in there. But why? Oh my God! I guarantee you, there's something wrong with this dresser. There's got to be something wrong with it. Bibleopoly. There's a A Monopoly game called Bibleopoly. I've never seen that before.
No.
Here's a get in heaven free spot. Get in heaven. That'd be fun to play. There's some more drawers. Oh man, and that last locker that I got with just the two antiques. We got somebody picking up antique number 2 tomorrow. We sold the first one right off the chute, right off the rip for $300. Only paid what $50 for the locker. We got another $300 coming from that tomorrow at 4:00.
Cool.
$600 for $50. 2 pieces of furniture, 1 mile from the house. That's what I'm looking for. That's why I bid on that other one, because it had 3 pieces of furniture and 2 boxes in it. And I thought, well, I want to try to get this one for $50. It went to $150, and it wasn't near as good as the one I got before. The reason I got that before is because it had that skanky mattress in it, Glenn.
Yeah, nobody wanted to mess with it.
Yeah, so that really helps. So I'd rather have a skanky mattress in a unit and then just get rid of that and save the money, you know?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a big fan of them, but if it'll save me a lot of money, I can deal with it. Why are all the drawers out of this thing? I don't know. At $10 though. No, I'm not doing that one. Screw that. No, I'm not going to do that. Let's. I've already got a few targets, so let's go check you out, man, and then I'll come back and get in the chat here in a little bit. But yours is 93308.
Yep.
And we'll check here, and then I know probably Locker Fox would be a better thing, but we'll try it here. I know Daryl's is coming up. It's coming. You already know it's coming. There it is. There it is. It sells tomorrow. Let's look at it. Nobody's bid on it. It sells tomorrow. That's interesting. Let's look. It had collector's plates in it. You know, those cheap collector's plates. Nobody wants, but I mean, if for $10, there's got to be some money in here. Oh, there's some coins. There's about $2 right there. That's a good start. I always like finding coins. Yeah, it's like free money. I'll take it. I got a big 5-gallon fish bowl with just coins I've been finding in storage units. It's halfway full, man.
Yeah, we've got a 5-gallon glass Arrowhead bottle. It's half full of pennies, and that damn thing's heavy.
Oh, I bet it is, man. You might want to just save all that. You know, a lot of them might actually be copper. The ones that are 80, 82 and older, I believe, are copper. They're worth more than a penny. Even some of them might have some numismatic value. I might at some point just go through them and look to see if I can find some dates that might be worth more, but I don't know. Yeah, this looks like a lot of junk. It really looks rifled through.
Yeah,
but if
it does.
You know, if it was a $10 unit, you couldn't go wrong. Really, it'd only be like an $8 unit because I saw $2 sitting there. So you could get this for $8 maybe. But what is in there besides those few coins? I'm not seeing anything. I think that those coins might have been the best thing in here, Glenn. So I don't think that's going to help you out much right there. All right, let's look at this one. It's got like a barn door on it. Huh. Boxes and totes. Sells tomorrow. It's got a $20 bid on it. There's something wrong with that dresser there. It looks vintage though, but it looks like it's got a hole in it. Doesn't it look like it's got a hole chopped in it?
Yeah, it does.
That's not good. I mean, if it didn't, that could be a $100 piece of furniture. Yeah. Oh my God. I'm not sure if it's dead. I might have a little bit of resale, but it might be okay. I don't know. Thing looks old. That's got 80s written all over it.
Yeah, it does.
Look at the dust on this, though, man.
That's been in there for a while.
It's been in there for. Look at that. The boxes are almost vintage. Huh.
What size is this locker?
It is a 10 by 10 King Cobra box, Ford box. That looks like a butter churn turned into a table, or this might not be that bad, man.
No, it doesn't look bad for what it's going for.
Yeah, I mean, there could be some really vintage collectibles in here, man. I know it doesn't look really nice on the surface, but I do think that furniture right there is still going to be okay if that's the only thing wrong with it.
Yeah.
That's not in a horrible spot. Okay, here is some 8-track tapes, man.
Man.
See, this stuff is sellable.
Oh yeah.
All this dust is an indicator that they paid rent on this for years.
Yeah.
I mean, you might want to just kind of watch this.
Yeah, I will. Yeah.
You can't get that kind of dust on that, you can't replicate that unless you've been in there for a while. This was taken in June.
Yeah, it's been in there a while.
Yeah. So let's see if we could spot something else. Uh-oh. Here's some kind of a nice looking like wine cabinet I don't know if it's a wine cabinet. But here's like an old toolbox right here. I bet that's got sockets in it. It just looks like it. There could be more, man. It's a vintage U-Haul box. I actually like this a little bit
Yeah, I do too.
because of the vintage. And look, that's probably a vintage Christmas. I mean, some of that stuff will sell. The old Christmas stuff sells well, man. Especially we're sitting here only a couple months away from Christmas. So
Yeah, I think this locker could be a surprise once you start digging into some of the stuff and pulling it back.
yeah, there could be some things in here that you just don't find in newer units. I'm just trying to find that one item that'll set it. Wow, that looks like you hang it on the wall. It's like hooks. What is
Yeah.
that? Oh, here's another piece of furniture. It's upside down. Maybe not. I wanted to say a coat rack, but I don't know. Wow, an old shell box. I wonder, some taped up boxes, so they're not all opened up. Oh, I like this, Glenn.
Yeah, I do too.
So this has got some possibilities. And what is this? Wow, it's got that old Shell logo on it. Man, it could be something good. I like it. It's pretty good when I even like the Christmas stuff. That you could just
Yeah.
grandma had that, man. Just look at it. And it made it to this point. And it's only $20 and it sells tomorrow. That might be your best opportunity, man, in a while.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right, we've looked at all the pictures. I think that furniture, if that's the only thing wrong with it, I think you're fine on that.
Yeah.
And then here's another piece. That might be that might be metal. This one. This could be some kind of a tool cabinet, or this is totally not here. Oh, but yeah, I like this. All right, let's see what else Daryl's got. I think that's one you definitely want to keep an eye on. I guess it's this one, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Oh, that one's $1.80 already. Let's look at one that's not already. This one's got tools in it. Tools always bring a locker price up pretty quick. See what else they got. I'm just glad we were able to find something that
Yeah.
interests you. Boxes and furniture. All right, we'll I saw $100 to $200 just sitting in one spot right here in this refrigerator. The white ones, you know, you get at least $100, up to 1 to 200 for those, kind of in that range. That's an older mini fridge with a freezer section and a refrigerator section. It's got a few dents and dangs, but people do buy those to put like beer in their garage or, you know, the little extra space. I know I've done that. A lot of trash in here too. This might not interest you, but at this point, I do see profit. It's not worth. I'm just not sure it's worth all the work at this point. Bolt House Farms. Wow. Is that a hose going? Yeah, you know what? This one's got an ice maker in it.
Oh, yeah.
That just added some value, man. I wouldn't count on this thing here, though. It looks a little jacked up. But if it works, you can get $25 for it. And there's a lot of dust in here, too. This has been here for a long time, man. But the other one looked better.
Yeah, it did.
Huh. Okay. So Daryl's wasn't too bad today.
No, no.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to come back and then let me get caught up with the chat, and then we can bust a move. It's at Locker Fox.
Okay.
So let's go. Let's see, where'd we leave off? Oh yeah, I've got a lot of. Okay, we left off at Todd and Harry until the yeah we did that. That's happening, man. We're getting there. We're getting there. All that's in the process. There's no room for that organization anymore. There's a lot of 3-letter agencies, like one that starts with the letter I. Bye bye. I'm as good as Thanksgiving turkey. That's right. So you're safe today? Yeah. Oh man, now I'm hungry for Thanksgiving dinner. Yeah. I hear you, bro. Hopefully my 401k doesn't take a crap. I think all that stuff's going to, Harry. In the long run, though, you're going to be in such good shape it won't matter. I would just put it in gold. Just put it in gold. I mean, I tell everybody, what should I do with my money? Gold. Don't even think twice about it. Anything else? Silver. I mean, it's pretty simple. I want the Coleman. Yeah, Jody, I know what you mean. That is a vintage Coleman cooler. And I think that's probably worth at least $50. And that's in the unit that I'm bidding on. And it's a 10 by 30. And I've only bought one 10 by 30 in my 14 years of buying storage units. One. That's the one I found 2 pistols in an ammo case that was painted orange and painted shut. You remember that day how mad I was getting? I couldn't get it open. And then I finally got it open, and there was 2 Saturday night specials in there. That was so cool, man. That made a great shot for the video, but of course it didn't do as good as one of my cat videos. I could have a video of my cat going out there taking a crap and do better than my storage auction videos. And that's just a fact. People would rather see a cat take a dump than see me unload a storage unit. So I have to take that into account when deciding how I want to run my channel. Now you know why there's cats jumping on me on my channel banner, because they're carrying me. My cats are carrying me. But I tell you what, they still haven't gotten. The one thing my storage auctions did, I did buy a storage auction one time where I found 6 guns in the one unit, and that video has 206,000 views, and still gets views every day. Not like it used to though. It's finally dying down. It took 5 years for that video to die down. Chili sounds good. Oh, I know, especially when the weather's cool. You can add like some Reaper and oh my God. Thanks for swinging in, Glenn. The Swamp Picker, appreciate you. Have a good day. It's colder. Yeah, Michigan's going to be colder than here in Kentucky. I think Glenn's going to be pretty good where he's at as far as. It's not going to get too cold there, is it, Glenn?
No, I think our high here this week is going to be 75.
Whoa. It's 57 here right now. Bear looks like it was staged. Could have been. Sometimes the owners stage their units, man. You know, there's ways that people will buy. They'll rent a storage unit, and they'll deliberately default on it so they can get a check. Because they can set their unit up with good-looking stuff. It may or may not be in the boxes. It's kind of shady too, you know.
Yeah.
But people have been known, like that unit, that 5x10 I got with the gun safe, washer dryer, and that solar generator. Those people got a check for like $1,500, but they left me a couple $1,000s in gold jewelry, so they would have been better off just going in and getting their gold and then doing that.
Yeah.
I don't understand people, Glenn.
I think people forget stuff sometimes when they put it in there.
Yeah, I think so too. It's kind of like when I was going through the dryer, they put a bunch of stuff in the dryer, like from their desk. And I found one envelope that had like dollar bills in it. I mean, it was only like $6, but I mean, they probably forgot about that too, you know?
Yeah.
Just stuff like that. I mean, if you knew you had $6, you would grab it and put it in your pocket, right?
Yeah.
You're standing there. Why would you leave that in the freaking dryer, you know? Hope everyone is having a good day. Hell, I can't complain. Hope you are too, man. I'm sitting here watching with Tommy backyard. I thought he was Andy.
That's what.
I know I'm confused. Going to check out your channel. Their backyard looks like you have some interesting videos. Yes, they do. So if it's who I think, they do some fireplace outdoor lives. I like you've done them, Harry. Yeah, that one unit, Harry, there was definitely some vintage items in there, man. And those lead to jewelry, and vintage jewelry leads to gold and silver. If that's in your area and you buy it, you have to make a video that thing's going to be full of. Oh, he will.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I would buy that if you can, Glenn. I really would.
I'm going to keep an eye on it for sure.
There's going to be some good things in there. It'll be a little bit of work, but I mean,
yeah.
It's good for you. Vintage Christmas is gold. Yeah. I'm not really a big fan of new Christmas stuff. I mean, I know we could sell it at this time of year, but vintage Christmas, I know we could sell that stuff any time of year.
Yeah.
I would pay a couple $100 for that locker just to see what's in there. Harry, I would too.
Yeah.
And Craig would take a nap. Right, Craig? Hey, man, I appreciate you, man. Thanks for swinging in. And doing okay? Well, good to hear. Harry says, if everybody's 401k takes it down, there's going to be a lot of unrest because 90% of this country is dependent on that there will be held. But, well, put it in gold. I mean, how hard is that to figure?
There's a way you can take without taking your 401k out. You can transfer it over to gold.
Yes. I mean, why? Why would you? I mean, it's the hottest commodity going. I mean, you don't want to wait too long because it's already 4,000. I think it's got potential to definitely double over the next year or two. I mean, I predicted it and put a video out about it. Not that I know anything, but I do know a little bit because I've been listening to the right sources. You listen to mainstream news, you won't know jack shit. You won't. You'll know the exact opposite of me. That's the only thing you can do to make it useful. If whatever they're talking about is a lie, so you know that. And so you can extrapolate their lie and kind of generate in your mind what's probably the truth, which is usually the opposite. It's kind of like good and evil. Which side are you on? You can figure all this stuff out, man. It's not hard. It's just hard for some people to comprehend that that's really going on. It's amazingly evil, man. And, people, I'd say most people are basically good. Some of them have been screwed in the head from some of these people talking crazy, Tommy is my kitty. That reminds me. I got to show you this. Oh, Tommy, your kitty. Oh, that's a cool name. Wait a minute. Let's see if I can come up with this. Wait a minute. I got something I'm trying to do. How do I do this? Let's see. Oh, yeah. Let's see if I can find it. I can't find it, but it was what AI interpreted my channel banner as. It had me talking like a toothless hillbilly. Remember that, Glenn? I was like, "My God, I know I'm from Kentucky, but not that bad. Come on. How can that be?" Yeah, I won't be able to find it right now. I'll be farting around looking for it. Now I forgot what the hell I was doing. Now look what happened. All right. Okay, Tommy is your kitty. That's a cool name. I got Thomas. Mad Dog, you made it. Yeah, did you see that vintage video game unit, 10 by 30 unit I'm looking at? It's got me a little bit excited now, but the problem is it's 17 days out. Yeah, he's late, but he's here. That's what counts. I got to see two great hairy tornado units. Military units was one of Stacker's favorite. I remember Harry Tornado. I thought his name was Harry. It's H-A. It's Harry like in not like my head. Yeah. There's Mad Dog. Mad Dog. There's a couple nice units maybe on Locker Fox for Stacker. At least I'm Stacker now. I mean, for 2 or 3 weeks, I had to try to get you not to call me Stalker. Boom, he got it, man. There we go. Angie and Rick Family Adventures. Hey, happy Saturday. I thought it was Sunday.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's Sunday, but hey, yesterday was Saturday. I can't complain about it. It wasn't too bad. All right. Well, I'm caught up with appreciate you coming in. I really, 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 really do. We're going to go back and look at some more storage options. We're going to, there we go. We're going to go to Locker Fox for, Glenn's got a target now, though. I am really happy. He's got a target through Storage Treasures. And I am very happy about that. Now, what did I just click on? Okay. Need more coffee. Oops. Yeah, I was thinking, is this Saturday? Damn, I'm doing my live a day early. Need more. Speaking of coffee, I got a little bit right here. Let's see if it's still. It's getting lukewarm. Once it hits like that, I can't. I like it hot. There we're dog parking. Best place to sell video games is Retro. You know what I do though, Mad Dog? I save all that stuff, and when my eBay guy Jay gets a hold of some gold, I could trade it for gold. But there's going to be a point when the gold blows to, it's going to get to a point, and then it's going to be, I think at some point it'll be designated, when we go into the new financial system, it'll be designated one firm price. I really do. I know that sounds outrageous, but we'll find out. We'll FAFO on that. All right. We're going to share the screen. We're going to Locker Fox. Is that showing up correctly, Glenn?
Yeah.
Okay. We're perfect then. We're going to go to 93308. We'll just do 25 like we did in Storage Treasures, I guess. Maybe we can find you a jewelry box. Of course, if we find you a jewelry box, it'll be $1 billion. Oh, there's none at 25 miles. That's not good. Let's do 50 miles, I guess. Locker Fox, we might as well not even look, man. We'll go back into Storage Treasures. All right, I'm back into here. Okay. Share screen. Share. There it is. Okay. Online storage auctions. 93308. Yeah, I really like the one you got to look at, and I like the one that I've got. The only problem is mine's in 17 days, and yours sells in less than one.
Yeah.
How cool is that? So we'll go back to 25. Wait, let's do 50. Just doesn't mean it's going to be 50. It's up to 50. That's the one there. I think you're looking at. And we looked at that one. The one with the tool, it's already got a few bidders going at it, but we'll look at it anyway. You got to do all tools. You got a air compressor small. That's not a lot of money. Yeah, this one, you're going to have to, wait a minute. Is that a generator? Looks like an older one if it is. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of this unit yet. I could be swayed, but looks like it's been there for a while. It's like, man, everything at Daryl's has been sitting there for a while. I don't think they've messed with this because I don't see any handprint, any dust disturbed in some of this stuff. So actually, that's pretty good. Yeah, I don't know about this, man. That could be like an older like welding machine or
Yeah.
Maybe, but once you get into the older stuff, there's a chance that that's crap. There's something wrong with it. I'm not a big fan of this unit. I think it's probably about where it should be on price. That's the one we like right there. Look at that. It's literally, is this the only? Oh, okay, here's another page. Oh, that one kind of sucks. 30. Well, we'll click on it. It won't hurt to click. Come on. I clicked on it. I swear I did. There you go. Not sure, but I feel like we've looked at this, but maybe not. They took that one over a month ago. Why is this already 50 bucks? They must be seeing something in there. Okay. That looks like a utensil box. I don't think it's an older one. If it is if it could be. See, the thing about those is if they happen to have sterling silver in it, with the price of silver, that would be $2,000 in there. If that's what that is. Like that, about a year ago, right up the street here, I bought a unit for $400 that had a lot of good stuff in it. But in one tub, marked kitchen, there was just a bunch of crappy Tupperware, used up Tupperware stuff and lids. And at the bottom was a box with sterling silver utensils. At the time was worth $1,500. It's over $2,000 now. So that's why when I see stuff like that, and that I'm not even sure if that's what that is, man, but it just doesn't have the vibe of having sterling in it. It just doesn't. Oh, there's some Uggs. And I guess that's a generator or a sport ion. That is some kind of a generator, I guess. Huh. Wow. Huh. Okay, there's a drill. That's not bad. I like that old one better, though.
Yeah.
Some kind of a cart there. Those things, carts, they're always good if you can move shit around with them. I mean, people love them. Wheelbarrows, stuff like that's great. You can always sell it. No, I'm saying stuff like that is good because they're usable they're handy. This has actually got a decent look to it. That's like a Starbucks jug right there. I can't stand Starbucks. Overpriced and woke and all that bullshit. Everything woke turns to shit. People now realize it. Look at this pair of Jordans just sitting there. And this could be a good clue. There's one of them, but it looks clean. Yeah, everything woke turns to shit, man. Just look at the NBA. It's falling apart. They're gonna have to gut it, man. Coleman. This locker here is not bad.
No, it's not. I still like the other one better, but I'll keep an eye on it.
If it was me, I would have that other one as my number one, and this would be my number two. If that's what I was looking at, that's just how I would do it.
Yeah.
Everybody's got their own design. I just think there could be things hiding in here. You got suitcases. Got a little bit of dust. It's been there for a while. It's not as, I don't like it as much like you like the other one, but
it's a good backup.
it certainly is. I mean, even those suitcases, clean them up though, you could sell those too. And there's no guarantee they're empty. And that looks like a card of some kind. So I'm guessing that's got 50 plus value on it. Backpacks, bags, some totes. Yeah. This looks like if you get that for $100, it'd be a good deal. I'm just guessing. Yeah. Let's see if I can find something hiding in there that we didn't see. I could have missed something. There's a drill. It's all about finding the chargers with these things.
That's it.
Yeah. Sometimes people don't keep the charger with the drill. You know, they'll have a certain, because I know, because I do this, I'll have my charger somewhere convenient, but then I'll have the drill itself in a different place. So they can easily get separated. Uggs. Yeah, I mean, this one's okay. All right, I'm going to come back. We got about 10 more minutes. I think I'm just going to come back into the chat because it looks like you've got a couple of targets that you can look at, and that's great, man. Come back in here. Let's see. Stop screen. Boom, there we are. I had that daggone post up the whole time, didn't I? Hey, G. Rick Family Adventures. I had their post up. Mad Dog says, I'm glad Glenn found something after his luck. Me showing Glenn those other sites. Yeah, I know. It was about time we found him one. Looks good. Liked and shared. Hell yeah. That's right. Looks like a 75 top $100 unit if stuff works. Yep. You just never know what you're going to find. And with the price of gold, you find one good piece of gold, boom, and you're smoking. Is that one of the expensive coolers? Well, we saw an old Coolman earlier that was probably $50. They're all sell. It's a silverware box. That's the thing, Mad Dog. If it happens to have sterling in it, then you're looking at quite a bit of money. I have found 3 sets of them in my time as in 14 years. That's about one set of silverware every 5 years. But I'm not a high volume buyer though. So, and then I found other sets that I didn't count that weren't sterling. They were just stainless, but nice. Even those, if you've got the whole set, you can get $50 for them. You know, approximately. Sometimes less, sometimes more. Me and Glenn got a better chance of getting struck by lightning than being silver in there. We never know. I've been surprised before, man. I'd go 75 to 100 and take a chance. That's reasonable. That is very reasonable. And I'm kind of on the same boat with that. I like the adventure unit. That stuff is expensive. Probably good stuff in there. I hear you. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I know some days some people would love for Stacker to help them find a unit. I know. And one of the things that we do here, anybody that comes to our live, no matter where they are in the country, if they want us to look for a unit for them in their area, all we need to do is take their zip code and we'll find you a unit possibly, and we'll profile it. And we have found people, storage units where they made good money on them. So hopefully we can get back and, people wanting us to find them a storage unit again. Because I kind of miss looking for it. I think Krista came in here one time And we found our unit, and I believe she lives in Kansas. And she said it was a banger, man. I don't remember exactly the specifics of it, but she did really well with it. Sarcastic. Hey, Sky Warrior. I dropped the sarcastic name and I instantly started getting more subs and views. But yes, I recognize that. In chat, working from projects before the snow. See, he's in Indiana, I believe. So y'all thinking about you thinking about pooping white on you up there, man? Good Lord. I don't want to hear about snow. No. I think it'd be fun to watch the cats out playing in it and getting some videos of them playing in the snow. I think I could turn that into some views and subs and fun viewing. Yes, sir. We hope he's doing well. Busy. Hope all are well. I can't complain. Indiana soon. Yeah. You're a little north of us. Indiana goes kind of up there almost to Michigan, isn't it? Or am I off? Is Indiana, it's next to Michigan, isn't it? Or am I wrong?
I believe so.
I think it is. Yeah. So Jody's up north of him. Yeah. So we're kind of through the chat. So I wonder if I've got anything I wanted to share. So here's a I love that. I love making these things, man. Look at it. Why we'll play it again. I don't have snow yet, and I don't want snow for Halloween to go with me get my stance out. So you're gonna go trick or treating. So you're in Idaho, right, man? Is he in Idaho?
I'm not sure where Matt is.
Somewhere out west, I think it's Idaho. I'm guessing. Tell me if I'm right, man, dog. You in Idaho, or am I full of it? I don't know why I thought that, but I could be right. Let's see. Let's see. One more time. It does it for me. What's this?
There's Sadie.
Just look at that, Glenn. He's riding the fence.
Ah. And then you had to see that.
And he hops the fence.
I like that.
And then Thomas saw that. Heck yeah. All righty. Well, it's 1:30. I guess we're going to go get on with our Sunday. Or it's Saturday in some parts of the country right now. So whatever it may be in your area, enjoy it. And we're going to be back here next Sunday at 12 o'clock. And if anybody wants to come in here and have us look for a storage unit in your area, please just ask. And we will go to there. We'll look there before we look for ourselves. So, yeah. So anyway, Glenn, I like that unit. I hope if you get it, give me a text or something tomorrow, and I'll be all excited about it, man, if you do get it.
Well.
So, yeah, everybody, I appreciate y'all coming in. And we're going to go ahead and go get some lunch. And we will see you next time. And I will leave you with this. Later, Glenn.